The hyena, one of the most underestimated creatures on the savanna, is actually among the most terrifying predators out there. They're not just scavengers. They're fearless hunters working together to take down lions, crocodiles, or prey many times their size. With cunning pack tactics and jaws that can crush anything, hyenas launch bold, brutal, and unbelievable attacks. If you want to witness some of nature's craziest showdowns, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wild encounters. The crocodile, with its massive body and razor-sharp teeth, stands as a symbol of power and danger in the wild. It is not only a master predator in the water, but also a fearsome warrior on land. Yet its opponents are not always the weak or the helpless. The hyena, cunning and clever, often dares to challenge the crocodile in brutal showdowns. Their battles of wits are tense and unpredictable. While the hyena relies on agility and smart tactics to gain the upper hand, the crocodile counters with raw strength and lightning-fast strikes. Each clash between these predators is fierce, where every move, every bite can determine who survives. These encounters reveal the unforgiving nature of the wild, where every creature must fight to stay alive. As night falls, the hyena begins its hunt. Wandering near the water's edge, it spots a crocodile lying still. Curious, the hyena creeps closer to investigate. Sensing the threat, the crocodile whirls around and lunges forward, forcing the hyena to retreat. The persistent scavenger taunts the reptile for a while before finally losing interest and walking away. With their bellies full after a successful hunt, the hyenas eagerly approach the riverbank. But something makes them stop. Alert and uneasy, hidden beneath the water, a crocodile lurks within its territory, refusing to let any intruder pass. The presence of the massive predator keeps the hyenas at bay. They stand frozen in fear, watching from a safe distance. By the river's edge, a hyena wades into the water, absorbed in devouring its freshly caught prey. Suddenly, a faint sound in the distance catches its attention. It lifts its head, listening carefully, and soon realizes a predator is moving beneath the surface. In a moment of panic, the hyena fails to drag its meal ashore before the crocodile surges forward, snatching the carcass away. The African buffalo, a symbol of strength and unity, is an opponent even the boldest packs of hyenas approach with caution. When the hyenas arrive, their eerie laughter echoing across the plains, the buffalo do not flee, they stand their ground, ready to fight. Their confrontations are battles of life and death, where every charge and counterattack unleashes raw, terrifying power. Hyenas rely on cunning, surrounding their prey, while the buffalo respond with fearless defiance and unbreakable teamwork. Sometimes, a lone buffalo falls, but just as often, the herd rises together to rescue one of their own in scenes of breathtaking intensity. These are moments that leave viewers holding their breath, where survival instinct and courage become one. Out on the grasslands, a young calf grazes beside its mother when a pack of hyenas encircles them, but in the chaos, the young one becomes the target. Too weak to fight back, it's overpowered by the bloodthirsty pack and torn apart within moments, becoming their next meal in the blink of an eye. At the edge of the forest, a buffalo bleeds from a brutal hyena attack that has torn off its tail. Despite the pain, it fights back fiercely in self-defense. But as more predators close in, the wounded buffalo turns and runs for its life. Will it manage to escape in time? As night falls, the hyena begins its hunt, with the buffalo as its target. It stalks from behind, waiting for the perfect opening to strike. When its jaws finally clamp down, the buffalo jolts in pain and whirls around to face its attacker. But against such a massive opponent, the lone hyena can only watch helplessly as the buffalo charges off into the darkness. The cheetah, with its incredible speed and agility, is one of the finest predators in the wild. But in the fight for survival, nothing is easy, even for a skilled racer like the cheetah. Hyenas, relentless and crafty predators, are always looking for ways to sneak attack the cheetah's freshly caught prey, making every encounter between them a tense standoff. Hyenas do not hesitate to attack, using their agility to chase and apply pressure, while the cheetah, as fast as the wind, faces a brutal challenge when trying to protect its meal. These encounters are fierce battles, where speed, courage, and strategy are tested to the limit. A group of cheetahs is sprinting across the grassland, working together to chase down prey from a distance, not giving it a chance to escape and quickly taking control. As the whole group is enjoying their catch, a hyena appears, looking to join the feast. However, immediately a cheetah charges in to attack and drives the hyena away. On the vast savanna, a tense confrontation between a cheetah and a pack of hyenas unfolds in the heavy air. The two sides face off, cautiously probing each other's movements. When a hyena approaches, the cheetah immediately charges to defend. However, outnumbered, it can only growl to keep its distance and retreat, surrendering the territory. The antelope, symbol of speed and grace across the savanna, has long been a favorite target for predators like the hyena. But don't be fooled into thinking it only runs. When cornered, the antelope can fight back with powerful horn strikes and astonishing agility. The chases between antelopes and hyenas are thrilling spectacles, where speed, cunning, and survival instincts reach their peak. Every leap, every narrow escape keeps viewers holding their breath, witnessing a fierce struggle between predator and prey in the untamed wilderness. In the forest, a lone antelope is caught by a relentless hyena. The predator attacks with ferocity, leaving the antelope exhausted and unable to flee, as the brutal rhythm of the hunt reaches its inevitable end. In the thick bushes, a hyena launches an attack on an antelope while a wild dog nearby watches curiously. But the hyena stays focused, channeling all its power into the hunt. After a brief struggle, it swiftly overpowers the antelope, ending the chase and beginning its feast alongside its pack. The leopard, the silent master of the jungle, is a graceful yet deadly hunter. With lightning speed and razor-sharp claws, it can bring down prey in an instant before vanishing into the trees. But its greatest threat doesn't come from the shadows. It comes from the wild, echoing laughter of hyenas. Once they discover the leopard's prize, they charge in like ruthless bandits. Numerous, reckless, and unyielding. Between these two rival predators, every encounter turns into an intense showdown where each leap, bite, or climb could mean survival or death. It's not just a fight over food, it's a battle between solitary cunning and pack-born ferocity. A mother leopard and her cub lie playfully together in the heart of the forest, their bond tender and full of warmth. After a while, the mother rests beneath the cool shade of a tree. Suddenly, a strange sound rustles from the nearby bushes, putting her on high alert. A careless hyena has wandered too close and quickly learns a painful lesson. It flees in terror, scrambling for its life. Elsewhere, a leopard manages to snatch a piece of meat from two hyenas but is immediately chased down. The hyenas attack to reclaim their prize and succeed, dragging the meat away to another spot. Still, the leopard refuses to give up and lunges to take it back, only to be met with fierce threats from the scavengers. After several failed attempts and relentless harassment, the leopard finally retreats in defeat. Wildebeests, the symbols of strength and endurance on the African savanna, constantly face dangerous enemies, and among the most formidable are hyenas. When night falls, hyenas begin to stalk, searching for the perfect moment to strike at wildebeests exhausted after their long journeys. But wildebeests do not surrender easily. They fight back with powerful headbutts and an astonishing sense of unity. The high-stakes chases between hungry hyena packs and the defiant wildebeest herds turn the landscape into a scene filled with breath-stealing tension. Growls, pounding hooves, and vibrating earth echo through the air like a fierce symphony of survival in the wild. This is a battle where only the strongest and most relentless can claim a chance to survive. Out on the open grassland, a wildebeest is attacked by a hyena. The wildebeest struggles to fight back against the relentless assault, but exhausted and drained, it collapses as the predator tears into its body. A young wildebeest is ambushed by a hyena, and with its limited strength, it is quickly seized by the throat and dragged away. The hyena pulls its prey toward a nearby watering hole, pressing it down with the intention of drowning it so the young wildebeest will perish and become its meal. Another wildebeest is surrounded by a hungry pack of hyenas. It appears to be injured, yet it tries to suppress the pain and fight back with whatever strength it has left. The entire pack charges in with ferocity, terrifying their prey until it finally collapses and is torn apart by the hyenas. The lion, the symbol of strength and power on the savanna, is not only a ruler but also a fearless warrior against all challenges. Yet the one opponent that often stirs the lion's fury is the cunning and daring hyena. Encounters between these eternal rivals always erupt with ferocity, where the lion's thunderous roars mix with the hyena's manic laughter, creating dramatic moments of life and death. In these battles, even the slightest mistake can turn the mighty ruler into prey. Watch and witness the breathtaking clash of wits and strength between two icons of the wild savanna. A pack of hyenas has just caught its prey, but before they can enjoy the meal, a lion suddenly charges in and steals it away. The lion quickly pins down the prey and feasts with ease, while the hyenas can only watch helplessly. The pride of lions is devouring their kill when a group of hyenas approaches to cause trouble. One hyena gets too close and is instantly attacked by the lions, though it's lucky enough to be released moments later. Despite their fear, the stubborn hyenas stay nearby, watching as the lions tear into the meal. On the green savanna, a lion is enjoying its meal when a pack of hyenas shows up to cause trouble. They surround it, jumping and howling, trying to steal the lion's prey, but the lion seems completely unbothered. Suddenly, one hyena charges in from behind, startling the lion and making it turn around. Taking advantage of the distraction, the others snatch the prey and run off. Across the perilous African plains, the cheetah, the fastest cat on Earth, is not only a nightmare for the weak, but also often finds itself clashing with the infamous thieves of the wild, hyenas. When speed meets savagery, when agility faces the chaos of the pack, every second turns into a breathtaking struggle. The cheetah may unleash its legendary burst of speed, but can it defend its hard-earned meal from the relentless swarm of hyenas? The chases, the tug-of-war, and the desperate battles over every bite will keep you on the edge of your seat. Across the vast plains, a tense standoff unfolds between a cheetah and a pack of hyenas. The sides stare each other down, studying every move until one hyena edges closer. The cheetah reacts instantly, lunging forward in defense, but outnumbered and surrounded, it quickly realizes the fight is futile. Growling in frustration, the cheetah retreats, forced to abandon its ground to the aggressive pack. The honey badger, though small, is a fierce warrior in the wild. With a strong body and fearless nature, they never hesitate to face powerful predators like hyenas, even an entire pack of them. The encounters between honey badgers and hyenas are often dramatic, with honey badgers using their resilience and unique tactics to protect themselves from these vicious hunters. While hyenas may attack in large numbers, the honey badger shows an incredible fighting spirit and extraordinary strength when cornered. These battles are not just physical fights, but also a testament to the perseverance and remarkable survival skills of this animal. The honey badger walks alone to the waterhole, very thirsty after a day of hunting. While drinking eagerly, 3 hyenas approach, disturbing it, causing the honey badger to turn and become alert, but it seems unconcerned. The honey badger lowers its head to finish drinking, then turns to threaten the hyenas, making them back off. A pack of hyenas wandering along the road suddenly spots a honey badger nearby. The entire pack immediately charges at the badger, causing it to panic. The honey badger tries to fight back, then it runs down the road and escapes under the relentless pursuit of the predators. As night falls, 3 honey badgers lower their heads to drink from the small water hole. Suddenly, a hyena glides past, making them feel uneasy. The hyena doesn't leave, but lingers nearby. It slowly approaches the water hole to drink, and the entire group of honey badgers disperses and walks away. The lion, a symbol of power and dominance on the savanna, has long been regarded as the king of all beasts. Yet, there are times when this mighty ruler faces bold challengers, the hyenas. Encounters between these 2 predators are breathtaking moments, where survival instincts reach their peak. Hyenas, with their intelligence, cunning, and remarkable teamwork, often provoke and even steal kills right from under the lion's nose. In return, lions strike back with ferocious swipes and thunderous roars that shake the plains. The clash between these notorious hunters is a fierce showdown where courage and strategy collide. It's more than a fight for food, it's a battle for supremacy between 2 of nature's most powerful icons. In the middle of the savanna, a hyena wanders too close to a pride of lions, immediately drawing their attention. The moment it realizes its mistake, the predators attack, with the lions taking turns striking the hyena. In the end, a male lion delivers a fatal bite to its neck, leaving the hyena gasping before retreating. The pride is feasting on a fresh kill when a pack of hyenas shows up to cause trouble. One hyena dares to come too close and is instantly attacked by the lions, though it is eventually released. Despite their fear, the hyenas stubbornly linger, watching as the lions devour the prey. A lone lion wanders across the barren land and suddenly comes upon a pack of hyenas. They immediately corner the lion against an earthen wall, leaving it no escape, and one by one the hyenas charge in to attack. The lion roars in fear and pain, but luckily its cries alert the pride, who arrive just in time to rescue it. The hippopotamus, the colossal powerhouse of Africa's rivers, may appear slow, but it's a creature of immense strength and terrifying aggression. Once it steps onto land, even hyenas think twice before crossing its path. Yet, with their bold and cunning nature, hyenas sometimes dared to challenge hippos over territory or a fresh carcass. These confrontations erupt suddenly, filled with roars and splashing chaos. One side brings brute force, the other agility and strategy. together creating a clash as dramatic as it is unpredictable. In the wild, there are no true weaklings or invincible beasts, only those willing to fight to survive. Along the sandy riverbank, a helpless young hippo separated from its mother is attacked by 3 hyenas. They drag and tear at the calf as it cries out in pain and desperation, struggling to escape the savage assault. But against the ferocity of its predators, the small hippo stands no chance, and it soon becomes a meal for the relentless pack. Across the green savanna, another hippo has fallen, becoming a gruesome feast for a clan of hyenas. They rip the carcass apart piece by piece, with one hyena proudly dragging away a severed leg as its prize. Elsewhere on the plains, a full-grown hippo finds itself surrounded by a group of scavenging hyenas. They circle it cautiously, searching for an opening to strike. But the massive beast stays alert, eyes fixed on every move, and when it senses danger, it opens its jaws wide in a powerful warning to keep the predators at bay. Hyenas, notorious predators with their chilling laughter and ruthless instincts. But what few know is that their greatest enemy is often another hyena. In the hidden world of these creatures, power is not shared, it's fought for with blood. Internal battles erupt over food, territory, and status within the pack. Their sharp teeth aren't just for biting prey, they are used to tear apart their own kind. The growls, the violent clashes between former allies turned bitter enemies, create a brutal fight for survival. These are savage battles where loyalty is shattered by ambition and the instinct to survive emerges with unforgiving force. The hippopotamus, the giant of Africa's rivers, is often seen as slow and gentle, yet beneath that calm exterior lies immense strength and unpredictable ferocity. When the cunning and daring hyenas dare to intrude upon its territory, fierce confrontations erupt without warning. With jaws powerful enough to crush almost anything, the hippo stands as a force of raw might, while the hyenas rely on agility and pack strategy to provoke their massive foe. Roars and snarls echo through the night, painting a tense and dramatic scene. Every charge and counterattack leaves onlookers holding their breath. This clash between brute strength and clever strategy is a testament to nature's harsh rule. Only the toughest and boldest survive. On the sandy bank, a young hippo becomes the target of a pack of hyenas. Too small and weak to fight back, the calf cries out in pain as the predators close in. Overwhelmed by the relentless attack, it finally succumbs, becoming their meal within moments. In a quiet lake, a hippo rests half submerged while a hyena sneaks up from behind, cautiously observing. Sensing the intruder's presence, the hippo suddenly charges forward in a burst of fury. The startled hyena turns and flees just in time, narrowly escaping the giant's wrath. The wild boar, with its powerful appearance and wild nature, never backs down from any enemy, even hyenas, a deadly predator. The encounters between wild boars and hyenas are often tense and dramatic, with the boar fiercely using its sharp tusks to protect itself from the violent attacks of the hyena pack. Even when surrounded by overwhelming numbers, the wild boar fights to the end, with strength and resilience that commands respect from anyone. These battles are not just about physical power, but also a clash between life and death, creating unbelievable and breathtaking moments. In the dense forest, a mother wild boar leads her 3 piglets in search of food. Suddenly, a hyena appears, stealthily moving closer, trying to approach one of the piglets from behind to attack. However, the mother boar spots it and fiercely defends her young. Faced with the mother's protection, the hyena panics and gives up, not daring to continue the chase. A pack of hyenas is trying to attack a wild boar, but things don't go as they expect. The wild boar is not an easy prey, and it immediately charges back, fiercely resisting. However, the hyenas don't give up easily, continuing to chase after the boar despite its strong resistance. A confrontation occurs when the hyena pack accidentally enters the territory of the wild boars. At that moment, the wild boar herd is resting, relaxing in the cool mud, when the hyenas suddenly appear. The entire herd of wild boars immediately charges with great force, causing the hyenas to panic and quickly retreat. The leopard, a silent yet dangerous warrior, is not only known for its agility and strength, but also for its ability to fight smartly and with great perseverance. The encounters between leopards and hyenas are thrilling chases and battles where the leopard isn't afraid to fight back against these fierce predators. Even though hyenas have the advantage in numbers, the leopard uses every moment to maintain the upper hand with swift pounces and sharp ambush tactics. In these confrontations, there is no room for weakness, only the skill and remarkable survival abilities of the leopard. These battles truly leave the audience breathless, watching the boldness and hunting instincts of this remarkable predator, where life and death are separated by a single moment. A leopard is resting by the side of the road when, from behind, a hyena slowly approaches. In the moment, it's second before the hyena sees it. The leopard, unaware of the hyena's presence, continues lying peacefully until it turns around and is startled to spot it. Angrily, the leopard sits up and chases the hyena away. A leopard approaches a hyena to steal its prey, and the hyena charges out to defend it, not allowing the leopard to take the meal. The two struggle fiercely, with the leopard eventually backing down. From a distance, another female leopard sneaks up and manages to grab a portion of the prey. The honey badger, though small, is a fierce warrior in the wild. With a strong body and fearless nature, they never hesitate to face powerful predators like hyenas, even an entire pack of them. The encounters between honey badgers and hyenas are often dramatic, with honey badgers using their resilience and unique tactics to protect themselves from these vicious hunters. While hyenas may attack in large numbers, the honey badger shows an incredible fighting spirit and extraordinary strength when cornered. These battles are not just physical fights, but also a testament to the perseverance and remarkable survival skills of this animal. A honey badger walks alone to the water hole, very thirsty after a day of hunting. While drinking eagerly, 3 hyenas approach, disturbing it, causing the honey badger to turn and become alert, but it seems unconcerned. The honey badger lowers its head to finish drinking, then turns to threaten the hyenas, making them back off. A pack of hyenas wandering along the road suddenly spots a honey badger nearby. The entire pack immediately charges at the badger, causing it to panic. The honey badger tries to fight back. Then it runs down the road and escapes under the relentless pursuit of the predators. As night falls, 3 honey badgers lower their heads to drink from the small water hole. Suddenly, a hyena glides past, making them feel uneasy. The hyena doesn't leave, but lingers nearby. It slowly approaches the water hole to drink, and the entire group of honey badgers disperses and walks away. Zebras, the icons of Africa's wild beauty, captivate not only with their striking black and white stripes, but also with their incredible resilience in the battles for survival when facing hyenas. The cunning and relentless predators, they are forced to fight with every ounce of strength they have. Bold bites and powerful kicks send hyenas stumbling back again and again. Their sharp neighs echo through the darkness, mixing with the snarls of hyenas to create a chilling scene across the harsh savanna. Even when outnumbered, zebras do not fall easily. Each confrontation becomes a life-or-death trial, where courage and survival instincts are pushed to their absolute limits. By the watering hole, a herd of zebras is drinking when a hyena approaches and sits nearby. The hyena looks tired and rests for a moment before getting up to leave, but a zebra becomes irritated and charges forward to chase it away, sending the startled hyena running into the forest. As night falls, a zebra mother and her foal race desperately to escape a pack of hyenas. The mother stays close, trying to shield her young, when suddenly